clouds came all of a sudden to Benidorm town. Will this spoil a gorgeous holiday day on the beach? Just yesterday, we've had a glorious sunny day with more than 34 degrees on the sunshine. But today, all of the sun clouds came to our region, and especially inside of the Mediterranean Sea. Will this spoil a gorgeous day here in Benidorm town? We are about to find out. Right now, we are next to the old town, second half of the Levante beach. And from here, we can see the loveliest boats that are coming back and forth from the island of Benidorm. Even seagulls, for some reason, are here on the Levante beach. There's plenty of them in between of people, and they are absolutely not afraid of staying here in between of tourists and locals. Usually that is never the case, but for some reason they are here from early morning. Maybe they know that the storm is coming inside of the sea. So far, so good. We do have some refurbishment work, some road works happening here right next to the Hotel Simbel. And these, however, have nothing to do with the light system on the Levante beach. All these works have been stopped before or after the season is officially over. Let me show you some new things that are here on the Levante beach. These are some new plans and information boards. And as you can see, it's accessible for everyone. There's the plan of the city of Benidorm. There's Benidorm Island right here, the natural park, the Levante beach, the old town, Poniente beach, and La Cala area. And there's the information and the naming on them here on the board. I wish there would be a QR code to scan it to read slightly more information, but even so, these are great incorporations towards the Levante beach. The gorgeous Hotel Simbel here, incredible rooms. This is one of the few hotels, probably the only one on the Levante beach that has rooms with the swimming pool. These down floor rooms have your own private swimming pool. It is absolutely transparent, but still you're able to enjoy it. Right here on the terrace, you can see plenty of people enjoying a lovely day. The good thing about the Simbel Hotel is that it's situated right next to the beach. It has some sunbeds and a lovely swimming pool, but honestly, people just grab some drinks here, some breakfast options, and they just lay down and enjoy the views of the beach. Many people do not even use the terrace, but instead they head to a lovely golden sand that's situated just a couple of meters away from their accommodation options. There's quite a lot of people here having a walk down the promenade. Honestly, with the sun coming and going, the Levante beach is not as full as it normally is at these moments of the day, which is almost 11 in the morning. But front line of the beach is still quite busy. Instead, many of people are grabbing the electric bicycles. Coño, las bicicletas. Pero lo haces y sigue andando, ¿vale? Para que yo pueda hablar. Vamos. Quite a few people are grabbing the e-bikes or just regular bicycles to have a lovely discovery day here in Benidorm. Temperatures still allow it, which is great. Usually at these times of the day, it's more than 30 degrees already, but for now, it is around plus 28 to 29, which means that you could comfortably discover the old town of Benidorm, the viewpoints, the natural park, and plenty of spaces here around the city without boiling and frying yourself on the sunshine. So this is just an ideal time today, and people know it, which is why we've seen plenty of bicycles and excursions from early in the morning. Lovely hotel inside from the Meliá Group. Terrace is packed with people. This is an adults oriented hotel and it has a very lovely chill out atmosphere. It is brand newly refurbished. Before it was Sol Costa Blanca. It's plus 16, which means that no children are allowed simply because there is nothing for them here. No children's entertainment, children's club, kids club, mini disco, nothing like that. And rooms are suitable for adults. This side of the beach does look slightly more full. There's plenty of people here on the front line of the beach, and some more people keep arriving. Here we also have the boats that are used for pedal boats to enjoy, discover, and have a swim slightly further along in the sea. The price of these last years, previous years, was of around 20 euros. We'll see how it goes this year, but so far the person that is in charge of these is not here just yet. There's already first excursions here with the parasailing. As you can see, people are enjoying the loveliest ride. Usually parasailing starts from the beginning of the Levante beach, Rincon de Loix, or the port of Benidorm, and then it goes through all the bay of the Levante beach to enjoy. Not a cheapest excursion though, but it's worth with gorgeous views. Let's continue our walk. And nearby, we have some nice bars that start to be full from early in the morning. For example, the Daytona Rock Beach Bar with some live music. It is American style of bar, and honestly, it's always quite busy. From early in the morning, people are getting bucket deals, beer options, and many more things out here. And always loud music and always some good, friendly atmosphere in these. Jolly Roger here nearby, they've had a sign for cash only, but for some reason they've taken it down. So right now we don't really know if it's cash only, if it's cards are allowed. Back again, they have some entertainment up until 1 at night, which is great. On the Levante beach, honestly, not as many nightclubs are left. Some of them disappeared, and right now it is already only for well, huge chains and franchises, sadly. So, not too much of a night entertainment here any longer, but Jolly Rogers is one of them. Supermarkets here nearby, some tattoo shops as well, where many people do the commemorative tattoos, even the smallest ones, for their stay here in Benidorm town. Nearby, Pinocchio Pizza. It's an ice cream place, it's a lounge bar, it's a cafe, it's a restaurant, it's all in one. And the first part of the restaurant is closed, but the cafe is actually open where they serve waffles, crepes, ice cream, coffees, teas, just for a nice short breakfast. Heartbreak is right here, another American style bar. They have a giant car inside, like a yellow taxi, which we personally really like. This is also a place that has some nice music, like a typical rock music, just a great atmosphere with some bucket deals, beer. Here they have a beer, 5 euros for 2 units of Amstel. Let us know what do you think about this price. Nearby, some more loveliest places, White Lion, which is quite full, so that people would say it's empty. It's not actually empty. It's all the other way around. White Lion, they have your beer buckets, they have coffee deals, they have craft, different types of craft beers here to choose from. Penelope Beach Club, which is opening up from morning time, but usually the busiest it is at night time because it's like a nightclub on the beach. Nearby, there used to be another nightclub, but now it's not anymore. It's Future Five Guys, which they did almost all the refurbishment on the inside, and now they're doing the exterior part. This was an iconic nightclub, but right now it's going to be a franchise. It's going to be the Five Guys sooner than later. And they're preparing the terrace, I suppose, to put all the chairs and tables out there for their clients to enjoy. This part of the Levante beach is even busier than the previous one. So far, the clouds are not stopping people from enjoying this gorgeous place. Look at how busy it actually is. Both the paid sunbeds and especially right here at the beginning of the beach, plenty of colorful umbrellas. I wonder how many umbrellas there are actually here. Someday in the future, we might do the most interesting and most curious and the best umbrella contest here on the beach. But so far, we can see all different types of colors and shapes of these. There's lifeguards here and the SOS points to help you out in case you need it. Don't forget, there's several of these here on the beach line. As usual, almost every single day here is the song day. Today they even have a music here. Is it? Oh no, it's a nearby music from a bar. We thought for a second they bought some music to accompany the songs. But This is what is happening. There's plenty of people here having and singing typical traditional Spanish songs. Now they're switching to another one. Let's see. But because this is a typical Spanish songs. It's a tradition here on the Levante beach. Right here next to all the singing groups. There's plenty of scooters and e-bikes, by the way, who are enjoying the lovely day here and some empty terraces. This would be surprising if it wouldn't be the case, but that it's still Tuesday. It's not the peak day of the week. Usually from Thursday till Sunday, that's when it's the busiest. That's when you will see all streets, bars, terraces crowded as they are. But right now, it is actually quite empty here on these. Vale, páralo y ahora sigues. Here we have, as usual, typical offers. On the inside, they have another terrace, which is like a garden, like a secret garden. But so far, empty. Just a couple of tables here in the area, nothing more than that. The place that is not empty is the Guinness bar. This one was also the one who had cash only, but for some reason, I'm surprised that it's not there anymore either. The sign just disappeared after we did the video. Not sure why, because this is not something bad. It's a personal preference of these bars. But for some reason, they've decided to take it away. Nearby local restaurants that we will feature shortly in our brand new episode of Benidorm Battle, which is where we compare different restaurants, bars, cafeterias to see which ones are the best. And you are the ones who are making this decision. Nearby, we have the Tiki Town, one of the busiest places too, once again, closer to the old town. They have a pizza part. And then this terrace here, which is where they feature live DJs. They have coffee offer with brandy, Bailey's or Tia Maria 330, sandwiches, pizzas starting from 9 euros more or less. Offer for two Amstel bottles for 4 euros, which is one bottle 2 euros. Not bad, probably. Two vodka Red Bulls or two Jager bombs, 7 euros. That's not bad because that's 450. No, that's 350 for one of them. This is actually quite cheap. Wow. This is actually quite cheap and not bad at all. This part of the Levante beach is the busiest here in the old town. As you all know, it's quite a long beach, and not all parts of the Levante beach are equally busy during the day. All the places are closer to the services, the beginning of the Levante beach, the mid part of it with all the hotels, and the end of it right here next to the old town is the busiest place here on the beach. As you can see here, plenty of people. A lot of people are swimming already in the sea, even though the sun is not shining that much. There is a little bit of sunshine, but it's all covered with these strange clouds in the sky. The sun can be seen right there, just the tiniest bit. But even so, this is enough for many people to enjoy the day. At least it's not boiling hot as it was the previous days here in Benidorm. There's no heat wave either right now. There is a heat, but it's not a big heat wave. Thus, everything is good. Probably we might have some more heat waves coming around, obviously, during this summer, but so far we're enjoying the lovely day, which is not too hot, just perfect for exploring. Nearby cafes and ice cream places, you have quite a bit of people grabbing some ice cream and bringing it to the beach. This city bar here nearby also has quite a bit of travelers enjoying their first drinks of the day. The Rico Cafe, which is where we were, and we did a full review about it, actually about the breakfast inside of it. Not our favorite. Personally, think that for a coffee it is great. But for a full breakfast option, toasts are really pricey. As you can see, plenty of people, not only on the Levante beach, but also right there in the heart of Benidorm town. This is where the old town actually starts and the traditional city center. And this is where the vast majority of people are right now, if you're of those who do not fancy the Levante beach on a daily basis. Whether it's a nice cafeteria, sit outside on the terrace, enjoy some views, whether it's some nice and fancy shops for clothing options, accessories, or gifts. Great places for gins and tonics if you're a fan. Shoe shops, souvenir shops, and much, much more. Museums, or the walk towards the old town viewpoints. This is the area where so many people are coming for a shopping spree in Benidorm town. And from now onwards, up until the end of August and beginning of September, this is going to be one of the busiest places here in Benidorm. Great offers are hiding here, cheaper coffee options. People are waving to us. Cheaper coffee options, cheap breakfast, tattoo piercing places, accommodation options that are also quite affordable, I must say. Apart hotels, apartments, cosmetic shops, such as the one on the right, which is Druni. This is a typical shop where we go for cosmetics and personal hygiene and just self care and like face care, skincare. That's the word I was looking for. Nice places for breakfast, such as Bonbon Boss. We love this one. Honestly, it has some really good breakfast, always fresh. And it's a franchise, but it works really well here in the area. And many more, including the candy shop, which we do not really see quite a lot of people out here, but still it is here. Sports shops and much more situated here on the right side. Full of different shops and different businesses, plus the lottery that always has a queue, like the life would depend on it. For some reason, Spanish are very religious in terms of lottery, in a sense of lottery. They feel like every single time they might get lucky, they might win. So lotteries are a real thing. People played a lot, and there's always queues out there. In front of us, we have the Madeira Central Hotel on its 21st floor. 20th and 21st, we have an incredible terrace with gorgeous views that we will discover here on the channel as well, which is right there at the top of it. Incredible lounge style music, open terrace too. Perfect for sunsets in Benidorm town. As you can see, even though it is slightly cloudy and not as hot as the previous days, Benidorm does not stop. There's plenty of people on the Levante beach and here in the heart of Benidorm, which is where the shopping alleys are located. Thank you for accompanying us in today's video in Benidorm town, and we'll see you in a brand new video shortly here on the channel. Goodbye.